Hello and welcome to the Herga Gymnasium for volleyball action. First game of the season for the Braintree Womps, the hosting team here tonight. Mike Wasserman, the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are just about ready for set number one. As it'll be the Womps and the Presidents, Braintree and Quincy here to open the season. Home opener for Braintree, both teams at 0-0, and a familiar foe for both sides. Play each other twice a season, and the coaches know each other well. Expect a tight game between these two teams. If you're new to the sport, best out of 5, first to win 3 sets. And if it's tied after 4 sets, the 5th set only goes to 15. Instead of the normal 25 that each set goes to, win by 2 points. Braintree in their home blue uniforms. As Quincy will serve first here to begin this one. Presidents were about 25 minutes late to arrival, so this game starting well after the expected 4 o'clock window. And we are about ready to start at 4:30 here on a Thursday, March 28th. First game of the spring season here at Braintree High School. The opening serve is short, and the first point comes without the benefit of a Braintree play. So a serving error to start. Certainly not the start you would anticipate if you are the visitors. As Braintree returns the favor, so both sides slow out of the gate, and we are tied at 1. First serve that is in play as Braintree leaves it short, and it is a 2-1 advantage now for Quincy. You can see that spin on the ball as it tails towards the Braintree bench, up and over on the 3rd hit. As Quincy now will fire to the back part of the court, and that's in play, and a kill. Good strong hit from Hassan. So Braintree for the first time, trailing now by 2 points here in the opening set. To the outside, tough pass to handle, but Kadira's able to knock it over. And now converting at the net as the size is on display for Bonica. And Braintree with a very, very quick timeout here in set 1 as the Presidents have jumped out to a 4-1 lead, but still a long way to go in this match as Braintree with an early timeout will take a quick break with Braintree down by 3. Turning from the timeout, and that one clips the top of the net, but does make its way over. As Braintree trying to right the ship here. And Quincy again finds the open spot, middle of the floor. So with the late arrival, it has not slowed down Quincy, who have taken a 5-1 lead here in the opening set. And both of Braintree's points now have come thanks to a serve that had gone out of bounds. Now trying to do something with a Braintree serve. They've only served it once, and that went out of bounds. This one to the back part of the court as Quincy forced it to the outside, and that one set in play, and Braintree going to complain this one as the Quincy official is a student from the JV team, and that one very quickly overruled. And if that's the kind of officiating we're going to get here tonight, this might be a long match. Braintree does get the point. It's 5-3. And leaving it short this time. And this is going to be Braintree's 4th point. So now we'll see if Braintree can get it going here with a couple straight points off their serves. Short this time. As again to the outside, tapping it up and over with the left hand. As Quincy will try and rebuttal. And this one is out of bounds, and the official that time deciding to rule it out of play. If you are new to the high school sport here for volleyball, it is one player from each team, usually the JV team, and on the opposing side, of course, with the red flag, as Braintree has now taken the lead. A good-sized crowd here for the home opener for Braintree, who has taken their first advantage. Since 1-0, it's now 6-5. Very noisy crowd. Good save there. As Braintree forced it now to the net, and it's blocked, and it is off of Braintree. Pretty good emotion, good energy here in the gym as we are tied at 6. Little delay here as the officials over at the scoring table. Braintree with a much different looking roster, but a roster with a lot of players that have played club, so fundamentally Braintree looking much more sound, as that is right on display. And that one spoon-fed, as knocking that one right down to the floor is Lou. Ball striking ability certainly has been on display for Braintree early. As this one right up towards the net, it is knocked over. As Braintree will try and force it back, and they find the blocker. Able to deflect that one off the edge of the fingertips, and Braintree has a 2-point lead at 8-6. Jump serve. And another mistake made at the net. That one into the net, and Braintree up by 3. Continuing to serve on the Braintree side will be Poe. Another line drive serve. This one is returned. Braintree blocking it initially, but it is knocked back over. And the pass to the net, where it goes Braintree's way. That one right on the edge of the line. And Braintree has got it going now, and surprise, Quincy hasn't utilized one of their timeouts as they now trail 10-6. Good dig, as Braintree will try and go on offense now, and that one is going to be out of bounds, right in front of the Quincy bench. A lot of momentum going Braintree's way right now, but that ball does find its way out of bounds. And that serve a mile out of bounds. So Quincy has done some good things here in this first set, but their serving has not been very good, as they have now made 3 serving errors, giving Braintree 3 free points, and they have opened up an 11-7 advantage. And first opportunity for Madden. That one will be dug on the Quincy side. Braintree will try it again, this time up over Madden, and Quincy will return it for a third time. Good volley, best one we've seen so far here in set one. Good energy, good communication, both sides. As this one up and above, and it's a Braintree point. Hits the piping up above the net, and that is deemed out of bounds, and that is a timeout for Quincy. 12-7. Braintree, after a slow start, has it going, now up 5, and Quincy will use their first timeout. We'll take a break with Braintree up 12-7 here in set one. Resuming following the timeout, and Braintree serves it out of bounds. So a second serving error now for Braintree, who has started to control the play a bit. Opportunity now for Stewart, and this serve also finds its way out of bounds. So Quincy can't help themselves out. I know it is the first game of the season, but Quincy's serving have really put them in a tough spot here to try and pull out a win on the road. Here in set number one, Braintree with a 5-point lead again at 13-8. And the serve. Kept alive as it's forced to the net by Poe, up and over by Madden, and Braintree has scored again. Very impressive start for Braintree here in the opening set, up by 6. And that one out of bounds. Not touched. It's such a sport that you see so many times where the ball is hit and really struck so hard that you really can't control where the ball goes. And that was kind of on display there for Quincy, as that is the first ace here tonight. It's all about location and execution. It's not necessarily how fast you hit it. Of course, the harder you hit the ball, it's a lot harder to return it, but Braintree shows this time a little bit too much mustard on that, and it goes out for a serving error. Both sides now have had 3+ serving errors here in the first set. As Braintree's lead is 7, 16-9 here in set one. Trying to take their first set of the season. And a chance here for Gadaris. And that's going to be a violation on Quincy. Another short serve. Braintree now with 4 serving errors as Madden makes his way towards the bench. Braintree has rotated a couple players in so far. Braintree still with a 7-point lead, and now it's 8. Braintree gifted yet another point as they lead 18-10 with the serve. And getting a look this time is Lee. Dion Lee trying to extend Braintree's lead. Excellent diving play by Lee, who gets in there to get a hand on that ball and keep it from the floor. Again, he's able to get it off the ground as Gadaris knocks it over. Braintree with some athleticism shown, and they steal the point. as Quincy takes a timeout, and they need it, as Braintree has brought it to them here in set one, a 19-10 lead on what was an exciting play just moments ago for Braintree. We'll be right back. Play resuming. And the serve is out of bounds. Quincy trying to slow down Braintree's momentum. And both times they've called a timeout, they've gotten Braintree to serve the ball out of bounds afterwards. Kind of like freezing the player there that was ready to serve. Quincy can't serve it in bounds either. So the Presidents continue to struggle on the serves, and it's been everybody. It hasn't just been one or two players. Everybody's been a little bit too strong with their serves. And that one is mishit at the net. Mistake there from Vo. And Braintree has opened the door to win this one handily here in set one. A little bit too much on that one. Trying to find it to the back left corner. Braintree's lead is 9-21-12. Nearing the end of this first set. To the ground, another Braintree spike off the hand of Lou, who's had a couple of kills. (22-12) as Braintree looking to put it away here in set one. As Baden able to keep play alive to the opposite side now, as trying to force it over the net was Volpe. Opposite side, and again, doing the job, and Braintree has really gotten some strong play from Justin Liu here out of the gate. Two points away from the first set. Quincy out of timeouts here in the first set, as Braintree will try to get 1 point closer. And Volpe delivers. All of Braintree's hits have been on target. And they are really bringing it to the opponent. I don't remember Braintree being this dominant, at least to begin a season, in a long time. So Braintree cannot end it there. That was set point. We'll see it again. 24-13. Trying to win it on offense. As that one rejected at the net. Braintree will try it again. It's Volpe, and he is able to do it. Braintree wins 25-13 in the opening set. A good start here for Braintree here at home. As the two sides will switch sides, we'll take a break and bring you back the second set in a moment with Braintree up 1-0. to the Herga Gymnasium start of the second set. Braintree with a 1-0 lead. Mike Wasserman in the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are underway in set 2. And more of the same for Braintree to start. A first point after that one knocked into the net. And Quincy now trying to find a way to get a set here at Braintree High School. But the Womps have the lead and they will serve. Opportunity here for Lee. To the net now, and Braintree will return it. To the near side, and Volpe. And Volpe finds a soft spot. Back part of the court, and Braintree has the first 2 points here of the second set. Quincy had a lot of energy out of the gate, but that has really subsided. Line drive serve right down the sideline. And the Presidents finally able to get something started. Able to get back within a point. Serve is in play as it's forced up at the net, and Volpe over on the third hit. As Braintree will get the dig, and now the pass to the net. Here is Gadiris, and that one played by Quincy, and it is up and over. Nice play there from the Presidents, as that'll be a legal hit from Braintree. So both sides have made a play that did not look like they were going to make, and it turned into a point for the respective team. It's 2-2 here in set 2. Braintree up 1-0. See if that gets Quincy going a bit. And Volpe too strong that time, off the mark. Braintree claiming maybe that was deflected, and it certainly did not seem that way. A lot to look for the officials. To the net. Here's Volpe again. He is denied, but it goes out of bounds, and Braintree scores. So Braintree with a 4-2 advantage, and again ready to serve. Excellent crowd here for the home opener for Braintree. It is a rainy afternoon, and able to force it over the net. Off the Braintree blockers as Quincy with a strong hit. And that one's short. Braintree somehow able to keep it from the floor. Quincy thought they had an ace, and now that is devastating. Turn from what would have been a 4-4 game, and it changes to 5-3 in Braintree's favor, and that has been the story here tonight. Communication a little bit lacking on that side, and those are mistakes you can't afford, especially already down 1-0. As Braintree with the block this time, and it goes out of bounds as Volpe watches it very carefully. Advantage is now 3 at 6-3. And now Braintree has their second ace of the match. This is a much different Braintree team than a season ago. Keep it going. Now with 5-point lead at 8-3. Getting ready with the right hand is Poe. Braintree now at the front of the net. And down the sideline, both referees looking at each other. And the call goes Quincy's way. 8-4, as the Womps have a 4-point lead here at home. In set number 2. Enjoying a nice start here to this match. The ball actually went out went right through the doors that were open outside of the gym, so that was the reason for a slight delay. And up and over everybody. Got it over the outstretched hands. Quincy couldn't bring that ball back to the court. And Braintree's lead is 5 again, 9-4. And now Volpe will serve. Head coach Roberta Stannard again coaching here for the boys team. As that one is out of play. Quincy's had trouble stringing together points here in this one. Braintree's had runs of 4+ on multiple occasions. Off the blocker, kept going though by Quincy. Pass here to the near side, and again, a hitting error. Serve is out of bounds. We haven't seen many serving errors in a while. Braintree with their 8th serving error. This time, though, hitting it off of Quincy and out of play. As Braintree gets that point back. After a 25-13 win in set 1, Braintree heading in the right direction for a second set as well. Up at the net, pushed back over by Braintree and out of play. That was odd serve really there for that sequence. Turned into a Quincy point, but right down the sideline it went. Quincy was able to get it back over. 2 players in the same spot there for Braintree, a rare time that maybe they weren't on the same page. Trying to get it back up to a 5-point edge as that one blocked, but it is inbounds on that far side, so Quincy has scored consecutive points, and they're within 3. And Braintree with a very quick trigger on the timeout from head coach Stannard. 11-8 is the Braintree lead. We will pause in the action with Braintree up 11-8, up by 3. That one goes out of bounds off of Braintree, and all of a sudden Quincy is down by just 2. The president's starting to find a little bit of rhythm here. Braintree trying to get it back, and they do. Nice little hit there from Kaderis. Took a little bit off of that, sent it right down at the edge of the court. Blocker kept going, though, by Poe. Good hustle there on the Braintree side. And now denied at the net. That one actually knocked down the Braintree blocker. And a big-time point, as Volpe has really had a couple of nice hits in this one. Braintree again wins a 50-50 battle. Down the line, that is going to be out of bounds according to the head official up above. That was very close. Down the line. So 14-10 is the score. This one is picked off the floor for a moment, but it stays for a Quincy point. Back and forth we continue to go. Quincy keeping themselves close. Far side going cross court and too much on it. Tough ball there to handle on that side. And Quincy now as close as they've been in a while, down by just 2. A strong hit. Braintree's able to dig that one and somehow force it over the net as well. As Bolte left it short and Quincy on a big time run. Braintree's used one timeout. They have one in their pocket. Probably too early to use another one. Right in the middle there, and the communication that time lacked, and some frustrated players on the floor seeing that one hit on the Braintree side. So 14-14. Quincy has an opportunity here for a lead, and they hit that one off the mark. Looked like Braintree was on the way to cruise here in this second set, but Quincy has battled back and now trailed by just 1. Good dig on the Quincy side, and that's going to be an illegal hit from Quincy. That's a 2-touch. Haven't seen that yet. That's the first time. That does happen quite a bit in this sport. Looking to extend it here. And that has been the go-to player for Quincy here tonight. Bonica continues to be the target. He's their tallest player. And the serve cannot be handled. So an ace, just the first one here tonight for Quincy. So the Presidents have tied it at 16. And the line drive serve well off the mark. now has 7 serving errors. Braintree has 8. As Volpe with the good serve. This one a mile high up towards the ceiling. It is knocked over on the third hit. Braintree now will look at the other end and delivering. A kill will be Lou. Braintree extending their lead back to 2. Lou again, and this one kept alive. Up over the net on the third hit. Braintree will try and recover, and that one, I don't know what that was. That was an interesting swing, and some laughter there on the floor. That one way off the mark. The only thing I can imagine is the player was expecting to hit it differently in the air and then second guessed himself, and really hit that one wildly. So Braintree trying to get it back down 18-7, or up at 18-17, and now up by 2 again at 19-17. Partially deflected, made it much easier for Braintree to recover. As a setup for Madden, that's brought back. Madden trying to bring it down again. And a third opportunity as this one is up and out of play. Braintree now with a 3-point lead. They're 5 points away from their second set. Looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead. That one is off the mark. Braintree with their 9th serving error as it's back to a 2-point game. Quincy, though, has made some mistakes on their serves, but they haven't served as often as Braintree has, clearly, based on the score. And that one is too much, too. No deflection. Braintree may consider a timeout here. They're not going to use it yet. As that one is in play, and now tied at 20. A decision to be made here for head coach Stannard. Looks like she's going to let her team play on. Looking for their first lead here in the second set. As Braintree will try and get the lead back. Forced off of the Braintree block. And now Gutierrez. Braintree will recover and have another chance. As Quincy able to bring it back here on their third hit. That was a tough one to have Braintree return, and they hit that one off the mark. And Braintree, for the first time, trailing here in the second set, down by 1. They had a 5-point lead at one point, and Braintree now going to see themselves down 21-20. Trying to play through some adversity here, as Quincy trying to even the match at 1 set apiece. To the net it goes. Tough ball, and that is going to be 4 hits. Braintree with a much-needed point at the time. It ties it at 21. And the serve is again out of bounds. Braintree giving away some costly points here late. Braintree wants a timeout. 22-21, the visitors with a narrow lead, and we will return in a moment. Play resuming as Braintree trailing by 1. And that one is tried to be kicked over the net, and it was right into it instead. Sometimes that looks like a good idea, which if you're new to the sport, you probably don't know that you can actually do that, but a lot of the times it does not work when you try and kick it. And in that case, I thought a player for Quincy could have really gotten down and tried to dig that one out. Tied at 22. And a violation on Quincy. I think a player may have been under the net. And that's a tough break. And Quincy now, their turn for a timeout as Braintree has scored consecutive points. So a 23-22 lead for Braintree as they try and close it out here in the second set. And it's been a good one here at Braintree High School with the Womps up 1-0 and up 23-22 in set 2. We'll be right back. Braintree back, serving out of the timeout. As Quincy needs a point here. Braintree trying to put the finishing touches. That one's set up right on a silver platter. And Braintree with a 2-point lead and set point. Chance to close it out. And Quincy, who had 2 timeouts in their pocket, have now used 2 in the last 3 points. And Braintree on a roll here as they try and finish it off. Going to win this one 25-22, the next point. 25-13 in the opening set. This one much closer. Braintree trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead here at home. Again, this match scheduled for a 4 o'clock start. Quincy bus not getting to Braintree here till right around 4 o'clock, so we were somewhere in the ballpark of about a half hour behind the scheduled time, but Braintree trying to make quick work here through the first 2 sets. Trying to get 2 W's. And a point here would end the second set. Braintree has been iced a couple times on serves. We'll see if they're able to get this one in play. So the opportunity here is for Lee. And the serve is a good one. As it's back up and over, Braintree with a clean look, and Quincy will make another costly mistake as they go into the net. And Braintree wins the second set 25-22. And a 2-0 lead here at home as the sides will switch sides. We'll be back in a moment for the third set with Braintree up 2-0.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Welcome back here to the Hergen Gymnasium, start of the third set with Braintree up 2-0. And Braintree starts in front here for the third set. A 1-point advantage. Braintree with victories in sets 1 and 2, 25-13 and 25-22. As this one grazes the net, and back up over the net it goes. Braintree looking for the first 2 points. Quincy, a long uphill battle to get back in it. As Braintree with the denial. Volpe in on the block. Braintree doing a lot of good things here in this first match against a non-league foe, Quincy. Line drive serve, and this one is smacked towards the floor, and Braintree does have that one rebuttaled though. And this time the bounce goes Braintree's way. Nothing start. And that one's short. So Braintree gives up their first point. After the first set, we haven't seen as many serving errors. Braintree now has 11. They have been the team that has served the most by far here in this match. Big on the Quincy side, Braintree trying for a second time. This one set up for Gadaris, who tries again. Long volley. And the players right in the way of each other. Somebody's got to make that play for Braintree. That shouldn't happen. Tough ball there for Volpe. Somehow able to work it away. And that one goes out of play. Quincy is now given back a point, and Braintree with a 2-point edge. 4-2 is the score, as Braintree trying to win in straight sets here today. And that serve is out of bounds. Braintree allowing Quincy a point back. It's 4-3. And this one will be returned. So that one hits the net. As Braintree again answers the call. Presidents continue to try and run their offense through Bonica, but that time knocks it right in the middle of the net. As that one takes a very generous bounce for Braintree, that would have been out of play if the hoop didn't get in the way. We'll see if Braintree can take advantage of the hometown advantage. And they're able to do it with the kill of Lou. Short. Braintree now has 3 serving errors here in this set. .6-4 the score. Within a point. First match of the season. And tough to go those 3 sets. A lot of energy and just in general, a lot of momentum has gone Braintree's way in this one, but it's going to be tough to go that full force all the way through, and looks like Braintree going to be called for a violation before the serve. So the question is, are they going to reserve it, or is Quincy going to get the point? Because right now the scoreboard's not reflecting that. As of now, the scoreboard reads 7-6. Quincy will serve it. And that one out of bounds, so Braintree does get the point back. Serving has been a problem. As that one is up and over. Tied up at 7. Braintree hits it over on the 3rd hit. So Quincy now looking for a lead. And they have it. Return from Braintree, who trail for the first time here in this 3rd set, 8-7. As that one is made contact with the net, and Braintree has tied it up at 8. Sets and on lead for Braintree here at home. But we're close here in set 3. Deflected up and over. Braintree will try and do it again. And another swing off the mark from Gadaris. Better hit this time. Braintree down at 9-8. Tough ball to handle, and somehow it's forced over and kept in play. Madden with a good read off that play. And it is pushed back over. Long volley continues. And again, we'll see a violation, but it's going to go against Braintree this time. And Braintree wants a timeout, down 10-8. So we will pause in the action with Braintree down by 2 early here in set 3, but up 2-0 overall. Continuing, following the timeout. As that one in the back part of the court and out of bounds. And Braintree's made a handful of mistakes here in this third set. Again, you expected to see some mistakes in the first match of the season, but Braintree didn't show as many weaknesses in their first two sets, but starting to make some mistakes here late in this third set, opening the door for Quincy, who now have a 4-point lead. Largest lead here tonight, 12-8. Braintree had just taken a timeout moments ago. They still have one left, but trying to fix things without the use of the timeout. And it wasn't pretty, but it worked. Braintree making a change. Down 3. And Gutierrez, that's in play. And Braintree with a big-time point. Looks like a mixed bag on that Quincy sideline. A couple players thinking maybe that was inbounds, a couple thinking it was out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good hit from here. So what was a 4-point lead is now down to 2. And Braintree with a violation on the serve for the second time. Braintree's been having an issue off of serves, players leaving early. Right now trying to square it away. Harris able to knock it over for Braintree with a 3-point deficit at Braintree's hands. Now 4. And into the net it goes. Got to start taking advantage of some of these serving mistakes, but both sides are starting to make them here in this third set. And a swing into the net. 14-12, and Braintree with a chance to serve. Continuing to serve it will be Lee. And this time off the mark. Jump serve and Quincy again into the net. Both sides really struggling on their serves here in this third set. So Braintree has the door open for them to come back and try and sweep this one. of the better plays Braintree's had tonight. Lou able to recover. As Gadaris will serve, Braintree down a point. 15-14, looking to tie it up. Tough ball there to handle, and Braintree will get a chance now. Short with it though, as Quincy will have a chance. They've really had some tough passes, but somehow they're able to keep it alive. Quincy sideline looking for a lift, but ref's not calling it. As that one out of play. Momentum really starting to shift, and you can see it as Braintree has tied it at 15. It was as much as a 4-point lead for Quincy. It's now tied at 15. We'll see how the Presidents recover. As that one's out of play. And everything going the home team's way. Quincy needs a timeout in the worst way. It's 16-15, the home team. And Braintree on their way in the right direction, trying to sweep here tonight. Right back. Quincy trying to respond from the timeout. Diving effort on the Braintree side. And this one knocked into the net again. And Braintree with an excellent dig, and then tough play to handle there. After the great control off the dig, Braintree with an unforced mistake. 16-16. Delay here at the scoring table. Set up at the net now for a Braintree hit, and Quincy is able to keep it going. Both players running into each other. Did that a couple times on both sides. Braintree will try again, and this time they're able to get it done. All the way down the net it rolls. Womps in front, 17-16. Here as we near the end of this third set. Braintree trying to finish it off in 3. Good effort from Braintree to keep it going. Opposite side, Volpe, and he delivers. Braintree hasn't gone that way as often. Back up by 2, 18-16, as Poe will serve it. And right now, Braintree just wants to keep the ball in play. And that is a kill on the Quincy side. They've continued to try and go his way, as delivering will be Bonica. That serve just clears the net and towards the bench. As Braintree is able to bring it over. It's in play! Wow! That is a backbreaker. The Presidents allowing Braintree the point right at the edge. I know you want to allow the teammates to call it, but that was one you just can't let go. If it's that close, you just got to play it. Can't take a chance that that one falls in the field of play. And Volpe trying the jump serve and leaves it short of the net. Braintree's made now 13 serving errors, but they have a lead right now by just one. Far side. And it's pushed up by Volpe. Here to Lou. As that one dug and kept to the middle of the court. Braintree will try it again. Volpe will try, and he's off the mark. As we are tied up at 19. And this one coming down to the wire. Braintree doesn't want to see a fourth set. They'd like to finish it off in 3. And that one goes out of bounds, so a big break for Braintree here at home. Go back up by 1. Braintree with a try here, going cross court, and Gadaris delivers. Timeout for Quincy, and Braintree with a 2-point lead, 21-19, as we near the end of the third set. We'll be right back. Play resuming. Braintree trying to finish it off. Up by 2. And now, up by 3. And that one finds its way over the net. Back over by Quincy, trying a little sneak attack. And Gadaris delivers it. As Braintree has the making of win number 1. Lou again, right down Main Street. Set up. Here is Gadaris again. And Gadaris this time has brought it back. They'll try it again. Same spot. This time the result is there. And Braintree has match point. Trying to close it out here. And an excellent serve. Quincy keeps it going though. And leaves it out of bounds, and we are done. 25-19, the final here in set number 3 as Braintree takes command late in the third set and wins in straight sets here today at home. 25-13 in set 1, 25-22 in set 2, and 25-19 in set number 3. And Braintree got stronger as that third set went on, but they did struggle at one point in the set, but that's to be expected in the home opener and first game of the season. But Braintree gets their first win of the year against non-league foe Quincy. So a good start here to the campaign 2024 season underway for Braintree, and a 3-0 victory.